is the United States Postal Service giving letters to its employees talking about a large-scale emergency? The letter is dated from January the 5th. You can pause to read, but I am going to read you some of what is being said in this letter. It says, during large-scale emergencies, epidemics, hurricanes, civil unrest, etc., states and localities may issue curfew orders or other directives restricting travel and other commercial and personal activities. Many of these orders will explicitly exempt providers of essential services, but some do not. Even if a state or local action does not contain such an exemption, the Postal Service's operations are governed by federal law. Therefore, we will continue to fulfill our public service mission by accepting and delivering mail and packages in accordance with federal law. Although Postal Service employees are essential workers who may be exempt from state and local directives, any decision by the Postal Service to continue operations during an emergency must ensure that operations can be conducted in a manner that protects the safety of our employees and the public. The Postal Service will continue working closely with federal, state, and local authorities to ensure that we are safely carrying out our mission during emergencies. The second part of it says employees and contractors should carry the essential service letter while performing duties for the Postal Service and traveling to and from work. Because state and local government restrictions do not apply to prevent Postal Service employees from reporting to and performing their work, all employees and contractors must be provided with a copy of the essential service letter attached to this memorandum.
Well, this is concerning and should put everybody on alert because the U.S. Postal Service has not issued a letter like this since COVID. So the letter basically says that all Postal Service employees should carry their essentials letter and their ID to bypass any travel restrictions. So what's coming? Here's the letter. Take a look. Follow-up video to the post I posted 2 days ago about the letter sent out by the U.S. Postal Service. This letter hasn't gone out since COVID, telling the postal workers that they need to carry this essential letter in their ID to bypass any travel restrictions. I want you to look at some of the comments that have been made on this post because I just asked for postal workers to, hey, is this real? And a lot of you in some states said that you have not seen this, and there's a lot of states that have. So here are the states that have seen the letter, and here are some of the comments. Take a look. Okay, check this one out. USPS employee in Iowa, our entire office received the letter. Minnesota employees got this as well. Iowa here, I got the letter. Same here in Oklahoma. Here in Minnesota, received it Thursday, and they actually put a copy of their letter that they received. All right, how about this one? My husband is a USPS worker in Oregon and got one just before COVID and just another one this week. I'm a postal employee and this is true. Which state? New York. Postal worker here too. It's been in the USPS groups. I guess they're chats. Some areas have received them, so not everybody. Okay, welcome Tennessee. I work in Tennessee and we were given a letter last week. This person says they weren't mailed, they were actually handed out in the Minnesota office this week. We got our letter today, Northwest Rochester. This is on 110. Another one in Tennessee, received it last week. Okay, so those are just a few of the comments on here, and I welcome any other comments from postal workers around the area. It looks like Tennessee, Oregon, Iowa, New York, obviously Minnesota, have gotten the letter. Any other states out there?